If you purchase social media followers, then your store, your business, your brand can suffer and ultimately could potentially fail. This video is going to tell you everything that you need to know about purchasing followers for social media and why you should totally never, ever, ever do this. So to get started, the inspiration for this video came from this message right here. It infuriated me for the simple reason that he started off with, "Do you offer free shipping?" So I thought, oh, it's somebody that wants to purchase a laser engraved skateboard. The reason I'm being specific about this is because I had literally just posted about that skateboard deck. I put up this post and I mentioned if anybody wants to get started on one to send me a DM. So this guy decided to slide into my DMs asking if I offered free shipping, to which I replied, yeah, but it kind of depends on what you need. You know, I can't just assume that he's asking me about the skateboard. I also offer custom shirts and everything else. So I get a mix of messages of a little bit of everything. Ultimately, he ended up blocking me, but I just shared those screenshots so you could see everything about the profile, just in case they try to reach out to you. But anyway, aside from that, let's run over to my DMs over on Instagram and let's keep on reading from there. By the way, this is a very quick chat, so this isn't really going to take too long. So he sends me this message asking me if I want to purchase followers. I told him this has nothing to do with what you sent me. Stop spamming. Then he replies back with, if you think it's fake, then you can take a trial for 50 followers, which obviously has absolutely nothing to do with the message that I just sent him. So I told him, you're spam. He says, no, he's not. And then I told him exactly what he did. You slid into my DMs by asking, do I offer free shipping? And then you switched it up on me and you offered me some fake followers. In a surprise twist of fate, he apologized. He said, okay, sorry. But honestly, at that point, I had already had enough of it and it pissed me off because this happens all the time. And I don't know how many people or businesses or brands these people have scammed. And honestly, I've had enough of it. I'm tired of all of these social media scams. It's super annoying. People really fall for these and they lose a lot of money. So anyway, aside from that, I realized at the beginning he actually deleted the original message. So he deleted the message where he asked me if I offered free shipping. But then I called him out on it on my stories on Instagram, which by the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you do, at Neko_Prince. But anyway, aside from that, after I called him out on Instagram, he blocked me. So what's wrong with purchasing followers on Instagram? Well, for one, everything. It's a total waste of money. On top of that, it looks bad. Of course, not everyone, but people can tell when you have a fake profile or when you have fake followers. So think of it this way. Typically speaking, there is a subscriber or a follower to like or to view ratio. Now, this is obviously very dependent on the content that you're producing, whatever you're posting on Instagram, what you're posting on YouTube, TikTok, the platform that you're posting on. It can vary wildly. So let's say, for example, there's an Instagram profile with 1 million followers. Now, this is really dependent on who you are, if you're a brand, if you're an influencer, if you're just a regular person, somebody teaching something, the type of content that you're posting. It really all depends on a ton of different factors. But let's take, for example, you have 10,000 followers. I've seen quite a few different profiles that have 10,000 followers, and their posts have an average of maybe 100 to 200 likes. Again, it all depends on the post itself, the quality of the post, but let's take that as a general rule of thumb because that's for the most part what I've seen. Now, if I see an Instagram account that has 10,000 followers, but they only have 10 likes, 15 likes on the majority of their posts, now take that and multiply it. Let's say you have an account with 100,000 followers and they only have 100 or 200 likes on their posts. Sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little bit more. That also seems very off. I would assume that an account with over 100,000 followers would have a little bit more than that. They would have maybe 600 or 700 likes per post, something along those lines. But not just likes, also comments. And also, this doesn't just apply to Instagram. This can also apply to YouTube with subscribers and the number of likes or the number of comments. Same goes with TikTok with the number of followers, comments, and likes as well. So this isn't specific to just one platform. I'm just using Instagram as an example because this is pretty much where I've seen it most commonly happen. But when it comes to comments, you see the comments are extremely generic or sometimes don't have anything to do with the post itself. Sometimes the followers that are commenting have absolutely nothing to do with the niche of the account. Now, I know you can literally be following anybody. I could be interested in garbage trucks and following garbage trucks, but you know, it's kind of weird when, let's say, you have a verified Instagram model of supposedly 1 million likes commenting on a Twitch streamer's reel. And on top of that, a comment that's super generic, like so cool or wow. Things like this are extremely suspicious. And in turn, what this does to your business or your brand is it makes the people that are looking at your profile, at your social profile, it makes them lose trust. How many times have you gone to a website that you don't fully know, but they have some pretty cool things and you want to make a purchase? Now, this really depends on the person, but me personally, what I do is I'll Google the website. I'll see if they have an Instagram. I'll see if they have a Facebook. Nowadays, most businesses also have a TikTok, so I'll also check on there. And if I see an account with a ton of different followers and very little engagement and very generic engagement, I'm not going to purchase from there. Now, if I see a website that has an Instagram profile, for example, or a TikTok that doesn't have a lot of followers, let's say maybe they have 1,000, 1,500, but if their posts are showing legitimate engagement, I would feel a lot more comfortable actually spending my money at this store, even if their social media isn't that big. So do you see how purchasing followers can be detrimental to your store? It can make a particular demographic completely distrust you. It can contribute to losing a particular demographic of customers. Now, when it comes to these people offering you paid followers, so you can get 1,000 followers for $7 or 50,000 followers for $156. Oh, but check this out. I never even read this breakdown. This is just for the followers. If you want engagement, you got to pay that separately, buddy. That's an add-on. That's some DLC content right there. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to get followers, but you're not going to get engagement. I'm very sorry that I had this revelation mid-video because I didn't actually read how much their prices were. But you see, this kind of just confirms everything that I was talking about. There is absolutely no engagement or no value in purchasing followers. Now, if you purchase these followers and you do start to get engagement, it is practically guaranteed that that engagement is going to go up and then it's going to go down. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these accounts are fake and they're going to end up being deleted. I'm pretty sure if you have a business or if you have a brand or if you're simply trying to build a social media following, you've gotten a bunch of different people start follow you that you have no idea who they are. And then after a few days, after a few weeks, after a few months, you start scrolling through who's following you and you just see Instagram profile or user deleted or whatever it is. This happens all the time on TikTok. There's tons of profiles on there that are just like that. Because scammers constantly create TikToks, then they get banned, then they create more. And let me tell you one thing that I find extremely stupid about these scammers. If you're offering me a bundle of 50,000 followers on Instagram, why do you have less than 500 followers on yours? Seriously, how horrible is this marketing? How do you not have social proof on your own profile? If you read a message, it tells you to get the trial through a different profile. So what happens is this main profile right here at the Vibes Diary is the initial culprit. These are the ones that are getting all of these different fake profiles and then they're blasting them out to other people's profiles, offering them these fake followers. Now, obviously this isn't the only one that's out there. This is just one of them. There's hundreds of thousands more. But check this out, the Vibes Diary, right? This is the one that this guy sent me to. So they have here 85,000 followers, 4,440 likes, 41 comments. All right, that seems pretty legit, right? Let's go ahead and click into it. Trial 50, trial 50, trial 50, trial 50, trial 50, trial 50, free 50, send pic on. What is the price? DM please. Fake or true? Masked, Gazab, true. What this is phishing for comments. So you tell people DM for access to something. This is a common practice in social media and there's nothing wrong with it. You can go ahead and tell people to comment hashtag whatever it is for access to, I don't know, a workbook or a workshop or something like that. It's perfectly fine. It happens all the time. But you have to provide something of value. You actually have to give something back. These people are giving you fake followers. This is all they're doing. So this trial 50 comment is what the other guy was telling me to do, except he was telling me to DM it. Let's look at the next post. This is a pretty generic post and they only have 3 comments. So you can't see the amount of likes that it has because Instagram limits that. But comments tell you everything that you need. This one doesn't even have comments. Oh, there it is. This one only has 6 likes. 6,000 likes. All right, let's see. Wow, send pic, wow, send pic, wow, send pic, promote it. All it has is just a few generic comments and that's it. And honestly, just scrolling through the rest, it's pretty much the same thing along with some random women's eco leather backpack. Okay, so what this seems to be is this was an Instagram profile at one point that did some sort of fashion or sold some sort of accessories, and now they transitioned over to selling fake followers. So it's very important to look at somebody's social profile and make sure you're spending your money the right way and in the right places. The whole point of this video is to let you all know, don't purchase followers, don't purchase likes, don't purchase engagements. It can be very detrimental to your business or to your brand. At the end of the day, it's a total waste of money, whether it's $7 or $1,000. And on top of that, it messes with the algorithm as well, because what happens is the social media platform is trying to figure out who to show your content to, and it starts to get a particular niche. In my case, t-shirt printers and entrepreneurs. And let's say I purchased 10,000 followers. those 10,000 followers are going to be liking completely different niches. So what happens is those different niches, all of those random niches, are going to start to creep into the t-shirt and crafting business that I'm trying to get into. And then it's going to show me to a bunch of random people that don't care about what I'm doing. If you're looking to learn how to fix your toilet, what do you care about how to sell a t-shirt or how to print a t-shirt? Don't purchase followers, whether it's for Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Pinterest, LinkedIn, whatever it is. Don't purchase followers, don't purchase likes, don't purchase comments, don't purchase engagements. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share, and catch you guys next time. Peace.